Nottingham's Lord Mayor, Alderman Shaw, turned starter for the Nottingham Skegness Cycle Race. 40 riders are off on a 77 miles journey. The leaders were Castle Dudley's Stackhouse and Binfield of Wolverhampton. Through Lincoln, another 40 miles to go. Wragby and the riders have 50 miles behind them now. Although not as popular as on the continent, cycle races are being held in many parts of Britain today. Arriving at Skegness, Scates of London wins. And if they fill up that cup, there'll be a good time at the old local tonight. To the Brazilian town of Bocayava come scientists from all over the world. They are here to report on the total eclipse of the sun. And now the moon makes contact with the sun. Thousands of people crowded the little Brazilian town, 600 miles north of Rio, to watch a spectacle when 1 hour, 12 minutes after contact, the moon completely covered the sun. This is total solar eclipse. Burma veterans crowd London's Albert Hall. It was hot in Burma, and Britain did its best for them with a near-tropical heatwave. To join them at their get-together comes their commander, General Sir William Slim. Bill to the men from Burma.
In 1942, when I first went out to Burma, the retreat was on. And I came out as the new corps commander. And I was rather full of myself. And I went to a divisional headquarters. And while I was there, somebody rang up on the telephone, and a voice said, "I am General Wang Pu of the Chinese Army. Is General Slim at your headquarters?" And the signaller who was taking the message put his hand over the receiver, and he looked round, and he said, "Is there any something Chinese general called Slim around here?"
To the jungle veterans of Kohima and Impal, the reunion brought a renewal of old friendships. To entertain them came that refugee from Tomtopia, Governor Thomas Handley.
Well, now, a little experiment. Anybody kindly lend me a worm, please? Tiny worm.
I say, just a second, please. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Oh, you'll do. Who are those two fellas looking over your shoulders? Oh, it's your ears. I seem to know that face.
Don't think you know me?
You know, you'd be the image of my wife if it wasn't for the moustache.
I haven't got a moustache.
No, but my wife has. You are a twerp, you are. He's a real twerp, this fella. Is Mrs. Mann in the house?
This is Littleborough in Lancashire, 3 miles from Rochdale. For generations, the people who live here have worked in the town's cotton mills. Today, new faces come to Littleborough. They are displaced persons. From the British zone in Germany, the homeless of Europe have come to Britain to be employed in undermanned essential industries. Here, in the heart of the country, famed for its textiles, a party of 40 girls gets a real Lancashire welcome. A few years ago, some of these DPs were students, storekeepers, tailors and clerks. Now they are the first batch of foreign workers to come to Britain. The majority of Littleborough's new mill girls come from the former Baltic states and from the Ukraine. For political reasons, they say it is impossible for them to return to their own countries. This group is a part of the 10,000 who've already arrived here. And this is Littleborough, making them feel at home. Once they were displaced persons. Now Lancashire begins to teach them a new language.
Have you anchored a friend? Hey, I don't know.
A tyre dump blaze near Mitcham Common sets up this massive smoke column in London's fire of the year. Visible 15 miles away, it soon blotted out the capital's sunny afternoon sky. First to reach the blaze, our cameramen went into action with the 400 firemen on the job.